Hi, this is Joe Davis with GotBaseballCards.com. I'm a lifelong sports card collector and hobby veteran for over 30 years. We are very excited to offer you this channel to provide you the finest in sports card news and entertainment. Thanks for watching. Hey guys, welcome back to Sports Cards with Joe
and Doug.
And today we're in the studio with some breaking news. PSA has just announced that through their group submitters like GotBaseballCards.com, you can now submit cards at the value level again. We are very excited to announce this. I know many of you have been waiting on this news. We will now be able to offer this service at $33 a card and $30 a card for 10 plus. Doug, you're going to get really busy really quickly.
That is for sure. This is really incredible news. I think our forecast was that this might not happen for another several months.
Right.
But my worries, my thoughts, since I'm on our oldest order in the system, is about what about all the cards they still have?
Yeah.
Did they talk to you about that?
Yeah, I brought that up, and understand there's a couple of things about this. We've rolled out the price. First of all, the turnaround time they're quoting us 5 to 6 months at this new level. They also stated that the declared value at this level is a maximum of $299 per card. So only lower priced cards can be sent at this service. And my first question to them was, well, what about the backlog? And they said that these new value level submissions will get in line behind the backlog. They're not going to take any precedence over the backlog. Their hope, their estimate that I was given this morning is that they hope to be finished with the backlog in 3 months. So you're talking a handful of submissions left for us anyway, December 2020, January, February, March 2021. That's the backlog of older submissions still sitting at PSA. Their goal, their objective, their expectation, as quoted to me this morning by my rep, is that they will be done with those in 3 months. So we're talking June, July, by the end of August, hopefully. And then these new value level submissions will fall in line behind that. So they're quoting us, hopefully, 5 to 6 months. Time will tell, but I'm quoting verbatim what I've been told. So the exciting thing for me, Doug, is that we know there's been plenty of people sitting on the sidelines. You talk to them, I talk to them, that have been waiting, and a lot of it is not time sensitive to them. They want their card in a PSA holder. If they got to wait 6 months, if they got to wait another night, whatever it is. I mean, I've got stuff like that, sets I'm building in PSA.
For sure. I mean, there's definitely reasons and not to worry about lead times.
Right.
I think pricing is a key factor in helping you not to worry as much about lead time. But overall, right now, a lot of our submitters are definitely in the market, and they want to get their cards back as quickly as possible.
Right.
So I'm excited, a little, I don't know, I wouldn't say skeptical 100%, but it's just the lead times that we've been given over the periods, they don't always come to fruition. And yes, I am on the oldest one, and so I'd really love to get that order back, but we do have plenty. It sounds like just a few submissions, January, February, March of 2021, but it's a large part of our submissions that we still have out there.
Right.
There's a lot of cards out there.
Yeah.
They do what they say, then I'm all for it. We'll put them in at the end of the line. I just worry that their forecast for when those cards are going to come back is a little aggressive, and it may take upwards of a year to get back some of these value submissions, because I think there's going to be a tremendous amount of submissions at this level.
Agreed.
I really am excited to have the opportunity. A little worried about how much work I'm going to have to do coming up, but maybe they built a new building, or they're in a new building, they have new processes. Just trying to get cards out as quickly as possible from the old stuff would be a pleasure for not just me, but a lot of our customers.
Right. And I will say this, I think we'll agree on this, Doug. Certainly, we're both hopeful that what they're quoting they can live up to, regardless of what the turnaround time is on this new level. The sooner customers get them in, the sooner they're going to get back. whether that is 5 to 6 months, 7 to 8 months, whatever. So if you've been sitting on the sidelines and you've got cards, you say, I'm only going to submit these to PSA, it's not going to get cheaper this year, I can tell you that. They're going to get inundated. I've already got, I would talk to one of my reps, he said he knows he's got people who are going to sending thousands at this level. Thousands of cards at this level. So I have customers I know who are already preparing hundreds this week for us. So if you have some, get them to us as quickly as possible. Get them in the front of the line so that you do get them back. Now for those who are still focused on, hey, I still want my stuff back in a month, this is why SGC is still such a phenomenal alternative. You're talking same kind of price, actually still cheaper pricing. SGC you can do submit through us as cheaply as $23 a card for 1 month turnaround. So SGC continues to be a phenomenal alternative at an even cheaper price point and quicker turnaround.
You know what their minimum value or maximum value is?
$1,500.
$1,500.
Yeah, so you can send to SGC for up to $1,500 at a cheaper price still than PSA.
So another big part of this is the maximum value.
Oh yeah.
Max value is $2.99 a card, and we submit based on the raw card value, but it's after it's graded. If it gets a Gem Mint 10 and it puts that value over $2.99 in the eBay market, then they're going to upcharge you to
whatever level lands at. Yeah.
Next level, which is economy.
Or higher, depending on where it lands.
Absolutely.
Yeah.
So we have to be a little more diligent. We have to be a little more diligent in making sure, because if we send a $400 card at the value level, it is going to take longer to get back, and you're going to pay the same price. So it puts more work on us.
Right.
But I also wanted you out there to know so that you're conscious of the values of cards. And no, we can't guarantee 10s, and sometimes that just happens where you get upcharged and you still get them back in the slower amount of time. But we want to try to be cautious about that and make sure that if it's a Joe Burrow Silver Prism, we're probably not going to be able to send that in at the value level.
Exactly.
So,
yeah.
Again, I say this a lot. There's no reason not to send in your higher valued cards right now, because they're going to process those faster.
Yep.
They're not going to put these $50, the economy and higher levels at the end of the line. They're still processing those very quickly.
Yes,
I have to admit, they did keep what they had said about those lead times. So
they have, yeah.
Just beware, $2.99 max value is a critical part of their value.
Right, because the last thing we want you to do is end up paying a premium and still getting the slower service, which is what will happen if you send a card that's a higher value. So again, one other point I want to mention, remember when you use GotBaseballCards.com, we provide free pre-screening of your cards. If you submit 10 or more, you get free shipping back as well. We handle the shipping out to PSA, back from PSA, insurance out and back. The only other cost you have is insurance on that final leg to you, depending on what you choose. I don't think anybody in the industry offers a better service. I don't know that anybody offers a better price, especially considering we're including the pre-screening, where many other group submitters will charge you $3 to $5 a card for that service. We include it. So we put our service up against anybody, both on price and service. So we've been doing it since 1998. We've been working with PSA since 1998, handling group submissions. So we are here for you. Get your cards in. We will have the submission forms ready to go on the website today. We wanted to report this as soon as we could. We'll have this live on the website today. So get your cards submitted. Give us a call. Send us an email, however we can help you. So that's it for now, Doug. We better get to work on some cards because a lot more are coming in. So thanks for watching today. Please follow us on Facebook, YouTube under Got Baseball Cards. We can provide all kind of great other educational content for you for the hobby. And we'll be back with more content later this week. So appreciate you all watching today. And come out and see us in Loganville if you live in Georgia. And otherwise, send those cards in. We'll get them sent off for you. Signing off for Joe.
And Doug.
Thanks again.